From the Fox 26 studios, this is Houston's Morning Show.
Hi again, everyone. The iPhone 12 was released just a couple of weeks ago, and so far it is getting some rave reviews. But if you want one or any of the other hot items out there for the holidays, you got to act really fast. Let's talk to our tech expert, Nick Walney, to find out what is going on with all of these. Good morning to you, Nick. I'm glad you're joining us. I first of all want to talk about some big updates that came out of Apple last week. A little bit of drama for them. Why don't you bring us up to speed with what was going on?
Yeah, it was just yesterday that Apple announced they were suspending new business with a Taiwanese supplier named Pegatron, and the reason for that was a violation of labor relations. Pegatron had apparently gone to extraordinary lengths to cover up, asking workers to do overnight shifts, double shifts, and all of those extra overtime shifts, which are outside Apple's code of conduct policy. So that was just yesterday. The drama continued last week when CEO Tim Cook told investors on Wednesday that Apple may not be able to keep up with holiday demand for the iPhone 12. It's great that it's getting rave reviews, but this is also the first time we're seeing companies begin to grapple a little bit with the impact of COVID-19 on supply chain and the ability to get products to consumers in time for the holiday season.
Oh my goodness, and that's not what anybody wants to hear who's anxious to get their hands on one of these. So what is your suggestion? What else do we need to be on the lookout that could cause problems getting things on time?
Yeah, I think with COVID-19, what a lot of companies are going to be grappling with in the holiday season is, one, having enough product to meet demand, especially as people have been cooped up at home now for months, and it's likely going to continue for at least a few months more, but then also shipping time. If you're someone who likes to do your holiday shopping at the last minute, then you might want to be a little bit more proactive this year, because shipping times could greatly vary depending on the amount of demand and depending on if lockdown precautions come back into consideration.
Okay, so for anyone who does get their little paws on the iPhone 12, I tell you what, Nick, it is getting rave reviews, especially the mini. So what is it about it that seems to really be getting people's attention?
Yeah, the iPhone 12 is the first phone from Apple that has been set up for 5G compatibility. And so what that requires is it requires that the innards of the phone be more powerful in order to handle that kind of connectivity once that technology becomes mainstream. As a result, everything else is getting more powerful too. So the iPhone 12, especially the mini, it's more compact, it's lighter, and it's more powerful all at the same time. Consumers are kind of sick of carrying around a tablet-sized phone in their pocket. They're looking for something more compact, but that still has an awesome camera and great capabilities. And this phone has really fit the bill. So it's getting a lot of demand. It's getting a lot of great reviews.
You know what? I was surprised to see some Nielsen reviews about screen time. Obviously, we knew it would go up during the pandemic, but some reports show that we're talking 12 hours a day of screen time for a typical American, which is a lot. So maybe this might actually be a good time to invest in a quality device if you're spending half a day on it.
Yeah, I think that it's important to keep in consideration with that Nielsen report coming from Q1 that only a small part of Q1 was spent in lockdown. The report indicated that for the first time, Americans are spending an average of over 12 hours a day on their devices, looking at screens, keeping in touch with friends and family. And so if you know that this is going to be continuing and you know that you have more screen time in your day than usual, then it might be something to consider making an investment in, not just to be tinkering around on social media all day, but if you are FaceTiming with loved ones, if you are using Zoom to be social and keep in touch with friends and family, then it might be the right move for you to make, the right splurge this holiday season.
Oh, Nick, you always keep us in the know. I would never buy anything without talking to you first. So thanks for all your expertise. Great to chat with you today.
Thank you.
Take care.